place is nothing short of incredible.
Over in Japan, Super Smash Bros. Melee has now released for the Nintendo GameCube. After a rushed and very chaotic development cycle, the game had to be released. It was a bit buggy, but overall, people were loving it. Fast forward to December 3rd of that same year, and just in time for the holiday season, Melee was released over here in the States, and before I was even born, this moment had changed my life forever.
Happy feet, wombo combo. That ain't Falco. That ain't Falco.
I met a friend in early middle school who had a GameCube, and needless to say, we hung out a lot. I would go over all the time to play Melee, come back home, go to school for a week, and come back the next weekend. Come over, Melee. Go back, Melee. Every weekend was filled with hours and hours of Melee and various other party games for the GameCube. But I was young and in my formative preteen years, and something about playing Melee on a CRT just stuck. My love for gaming as a whole had started to grow, and my love for competitive games started to first develop. I can guarantee I've lost thousands of hours playing, watching, discussing, and just thinking about Melee. However, as time has gone on, my love for Smash as a franchise has gone in and out, and there's been plenty of times I have put my controller down and said, this is the end. But for some reason, I always pick that GameCube controller back up. I can never give up this game no matter how hard I try. I'm so deeply invested in the current competitive scene and its history that it would feel wrong not having it in my life. This game stuck to me so much that I recently went out and purchased the GameCube and a working copy. Hearing that iconic startup sound of the GameCube for the first time since middle school was just special in a way I don't feel I can properly explain. But in order to get my hands on this GameCube and reignite my childhood, I first had to find someone who had one. After doing some looking, we finally found a shop with not only a GameCube, but hundreds of other incredible retro gaming items. At first, it seemed like a cool little place, but as I looked deeper onto shelves and behind counters, there was a certain magical feeling that I had uncovered that I didn't know I could feel again. But I want to see more, I want to know more, so let's go back.
I forgot to unlock my car. I hit the wrong button, I locked it again.
Every video he makes and everything he's ever done, story comes first.
Oh yeah. A little bit of a walk. There's a lot of traffic, but, you know, we should be okay. Arrived, the front door. Here we go.
This right here is
Josh Lopez, owner and founder of Toys from Low and Lowe's Arcade Mania.
I sat him down to answer some questions because I'm a little curious as to how this all came to be.
As far back as I can remember, collecting, that's what I did. Growing up poor, you never opened your toys, so I literally opened my very first store with my own toys. It was a life decision. Keep living the negative life that I was living prior, or, you know, do the right way, and here I am.
Yeah. Things were not so easy for him. After his criminal history had rendered him homeless, he was forced to pick up the pieces one by one. But luckily, he had something that most people don't have, and that is an unwavering desire to accomplish your goals.
This is my life. You know what I mean? I don't do it for the fad. I don't do it because in 2021, all of a sudden games are worth thousands. I don't do it for that. When I opened, it was hard to pay rent month to month. Nobody was kicking down my door to get a Mario Party. Now you can't keep them in stock, you know what I mean? Just the pride of knowing that how far I've come, and this is all mine. Can't nobody ever take it away. If I lose it, it's because of a mistake or choice that I made. That's basically, I'm proud of it all. We don't have no days off. I'm independently owned and operated, very first independently owned and operated arcade in Lockport, 200-year history. So I have big shoes to fill and make. I sleep maybe 3 hours a day, and I'm back at it every day. I wouldn't change anything that I'm living right now. No choices I made. I love this life. This is what I want to do.
And that's the magic of this place to me. It's not a shop run by a multi-million-dollar corporation whose only goal is to make a quick buck off of you. It's ran by one guy who knows the in and outs of life and has a strong determination to make his better. I could appreciate all the little things stashed in the corners and behind counters because I know he did all this himself. And anyone who knows a thing or two about retro gaming knows that this collection is insane, and it definitely took thousands of hours to acquire. So huge props go to the man behind it all for making his dreams come true, turning his life around, and helping others feel like a kid again in the process. I'm a young guy, and I got a lot of aspirations and goals in life, and seeing someone like this come up from rock bottom to live their life to the fullest is truly inspiring. For the few of you who are in my area, I definitely recommend checking this place out, and if you're not, go to some of your local shops because you'll never know what you'll find. You could very much find an item you've been looking for your whole life, or just find a new place to hang out. So get out there, explore some places, and please remember to live your life the way you want. Make yourself happy before you make anyone else happy.